on, everyone? Welcome to Klutch Kickers round 2, top 32. Just finished up practice. If you can't tell, I'm sweating, about to die. Wild Willie's hat soaking it all up. I'm end up needing a new one. But anyway, car's feeling great in practice. The engine's running great. Tune-up's feeling good. Tires are sticking and doing well. Everything's going like it should. So still got that one-track mind, super hyper-focused, and got my first battle up, Randy Noah, top 32, and it doesn't get any easier from there. The path is going to be hard, but it's definitely doable, and I am confident that we're going to do it. Yeah, I think the only person here right now that can beat me is me. So not do that and go get it done. There we go, on grid, battling BMW, Randy Noah. Time to get it. All right, got the win in top 32. Moving on to top 16 now, battling Brandon McDowell. If I got him, just want to battle. I battled Brandon before. We haven't been beat by him yet, so we're trying to keep that record intact. Go out and put on a good show and get one step closer. So it's gonna be a tough road to hoe from here on out, but we're up to the challenge.
Right, he's the season 1 Klutch Kickers championship holder. So, season 1, I don't know
the rain. We were about to go out for our grade 8 battle against Matt Schulman, and the bottom fell out. Took a really long time to make a couple judging decisions, and in that amount of time, it has begun to rain. So we've lost the track now. I don't know how long it's going to be. Stay tuned. All right, so you'll notice I'm back here in the shop now. Frustrating. So to finish off Klutch Kickers, I had that sick battle with Brandon McDowell, and we ended up getting the win on that one. Very tight battle, very hard fought. Those are the type of battles you live to be a part of in drifting, and it was a ton of fun, and he drove great, and it's a bummer that two people can't be a winner because he deserved to win too, but we took the win, very happy. Felt like we earned it, but man, just by the slimmest of margin. So moved on to grade 8 and was supposed to face Schulman, who was on a tear too. And we lined right up, and we were about to be the next battle up, and the bottom fell out. And we're like, oh man, this sucks. We're gonna have to run in the rain. So we all drove back to the pits, waited around while it steadily rained, but not poured. And it finally quit. They pumped the track, swept it, got it pretty close to being dry, called us all back up to the grid. Alec and Taylor did a battle, and right about the time they were finishing their second lap, it poured down rain, like raining to beat the band. You know, the animals were running for the ark kind of rain. It was really, really rough. And we never got back restarted. So this was an unprecedented kind of thing to happen in drifting for us. We've never not finished an event, and I know all the competitors were frustrated, the track staff was frustrated, the staff of Klutch Kickers was frustrated, and it was just a crap situation. Something nobody wanted, but it was pretty rough, and it was pretty unavoidable from our perspective. The track was pretty well lost, and for those of you that don't know, when it rains at Klutch Kickers, it's like somewhere between ankle and knee deep in some spots down at Freedom Factory. It's really, really wet. But that's Central Florida in the middle of the summer. So we move on. They're still trying to sort out the points. The money that was left over got evenly distributed between the 7 of us that were still in competition. They had already done one battle in the grade 8, and someone had moved on to the final 4. You know, it stinks. You want to see the event come to a conclusion. I feel like we had a really good shot to win the event, and I wish that we could have seen it play all the way out, but that wasn't to be. There's a lot of logistical challenges going into the next round. We had some ideas that we all bounced around of kind of what to do. We split the money. It's my opinion that the points should be split up evenly too. I think they're working through kind of how that's going to be addressed and what's going to happen there. But whatever that is, we'll see. I think we're kind of, no matter how you spin it, I think we're going to end up second in points. And for anybody that doesn't know, the Corvette here, my pro car, is about to go out to St. Louis here in a couple weeks, and then straight from St. Louis it's going to Seattle, and it's not coming back for the rest of the year. So I kind of took the mindset of I'm going to get through the first couple of rounds of Klutch Kickers and just see how we're doing and kind of reassess from there, of if it's kind of worth doing the rest of the series. And sitting second in points, I would pretty well consider is worth doing the rest of the series. So we're going to go and try and chase some more wins, and we got some things up our sleeve and some car options to drive. So I'll go through that in another video here shortly. But yeah, I guess I'll kind of maybe do a reaction and a full wrap up once they release what they're going to do for the points and for sure where we're sitting. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up second, but I'd like to see it on paper before I really make that claim. So yeah. All right, so I meant to put this video out a lot faster, obviously, but life happens. I got caught up trying to get the car prepped for St. Louis, which was last weekend. And yeah, so to put a bow on Klutch Kickers, big props to them, because they were toying with a lot of different situations of how to do the points, because as I mentioned earlier, it is an unprecedented situation for an event to be canceled in the middle of it. It's just, really never happened, and it was pretty unavoidable, and just not an awesome situation for everybody involved. But since it was something that had never happened before, they had to try and figure out what to do and how they wanted to play it. And I appreciate them taking the input from not just the drivers that were still involved in the competition, but also some of the other ones that were involved in the points chase and how it would affect them. So what ended up happening is they took kind of an average of the rest of the points that were left available to be achieved by the drivers left in competition, and added them all together and divided it by the amount of people that were left. So that worked out pretty much the same as it would have the other way for me points wise, but it brought everybody to the same point total. So since we split the purse money, we split the points too. I'm a big supporter of the way that things went down. Really happy with it, and we are currently sitting second in Klutch Kickers points. So definitely gonna figure out a way to run round 3 and 4 of Klutch Kickers now, where we weren't before, just because of logistics and the car being on the West Coast. Got a couple options, but definitely gonna make it down for Klutch Kickers. I've got another video with the most probable way that we're going to get down there, so make sure you check out the next one. It should be posted here in a couple days. But thanks to Klutch Kickers for doing everything you could to get the event in. We know that you guys didn't want to cancel the event, and hopefully we can put some things in place where that won't have to happen again. So looking forward to getting down there for round 3 and trying to take that #1 spot away from LZ.